Hello everyone and welcome to episode 38 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel, as it is UFC Fight Night. Jose Aldo versus Michael Johnson here in Philadelphia. As far as for the Philly show, kind of crazy. I'm trying to think the last time the UFC ran Philly. But it feels like it's been a hot minute. As far as really, obviously, it just feels like they've just ran nothing but the Apex for forever now, it seems like. But with this main event, of course, Jose Aldo has a kind of a last probably week or two replacement with Michael Johnson. As far as for Michael Johnson and Jose Aldo, two veterans at both 24 years old, obviously one a dominant performance, was one of the best in the world for a long time. An incredible run, of course, for Scarface himself, Jose Aldo. But for Jose, though, he beat Yair Rodriguez, which is pretty crazy, knocked him out. He's coming off of a big win like that, beating a 7th ranked. Oh, he was ranked 7th, rather, Jesus, as he beat, of course, Yair Rodriguez. Wild thing, had the Volkanovski fight, the 2 fights against Holloway, of course, the McGregor knockout that ended the incredible run of wins and incredible streak. The man just seemed like he was going to be unstoppable for the longest time. Yet now it's for him, if he could beat both Yair Rodriguez and Michael Johnson, which obviously he's got a really good shot in doing that. He is the favorite, but man, Michael Johnson, you never know what type of Michael Johnson's showing up. Is it going to be the Michael Johnson that beat Dustin Poirier? Is it going to be and beat Tony Ferguson? That as far as, is it going to be that Tony, or not? If I said that Tony Ferguson, that Michael Johnson who also beat Edson Barboza. Who knows? But again, he's fought the best of the best of this division. With Khabib, Nate Diaz, Poirier, Benil Dariush, Edson Barboza, even Gleison Tibau, Joe Lozon, Tony Ferguson, Shane Roller. I'm trying to think. Yeah, he also. I thought he fought somebody else, but no. As far as also Justin Gaethje, Josh Emmett, as well. Tough fights along the way. He's fought kind of every type of fighter: the grappler, the stand-up guy, the guy that's going to just kind of ground you out, or at least potentially try to ground you out. Him knocking out Gleison Tibau was very, very impressive from way back when. But yeah, this is a fun fight, though. Very, very fun fight. It's kind of crazy. I think Michael Johnson hasn't been on pay-per-view since then. With him and Khabib at 205. It's kind of wild. Pretty wild. But yeah, for Michael Johnson, it just kind of depends on what version of him shows up. But that's going to be a fun main event, though. For Aldo, to think he was going to take on Mirsad Bektic, which that would have been a crazy fight. But as far as for him, now as far as getting Michael Johnson, it's probably not the step up he wanted. But for somebody, on a relatively short notice, still fighting a top 10 guy, I feel like we did a pretty good job with that. As far as our co-main event, women's featherweight contest, Megan Anderson taking on to Raquel Bennington. They're fucking hard to believe now she's the women's bantamweight champion. It's Rocky 8-5 here in the UFC, 11-8 as her overall record. Of course, had the Holly Holm split decision wins, back-to-back split decision wins, one in real life and one obviously here in the save, but got fucking destroyed by Amanda Nunes, and no surprise there with that one. It's kind of crazy to think even went the 5th round, from what I remember. Really, Rocky was just trying to take her down and keep her down, which was kind of impressive. From actually, not even just kind of impressive, really impressive actually, to go 2 for 2 for takedowns like that and have a pretty good fight with her. I believe that was a bantamweight fight, if I remember correctly. Oh no, it was a featherweight. Both belts were on the line. I'm not sure exactly. I'm assuming the featherweight title was on the line then, if that was the case. Actually, I think we can not that. Let me click on it here. Damn. Yeah, just not exactly sure what they weighed in at. I'm assuming it was featherweight. But for this one, for Rocky and Megan Anderson is the favorite at minus 280. Just kind of shocking, especially with how well Rocky's done. Megan Anderson, she did dominate Norma Dumont in her first fight here in the Say back in February, so she's a long layover. Of course, a tall drink of water at 6 foot tall. But for her, Megan Anderson and Rocky, somewhat similar styles. Megan Anderson's a little bit better on the ground, but as I say that, though, the things that Cal Pennington was taking down Amanda Nunes, I feel like she'd have this one in the bag, but she is the underdog. We shall see as J.R. Rosenstrike against Chris Dukakis, the Philly native, fighting in front of a hometown crowd against somebody like J.R. Rosenstrike. My God. Rosenstrike, though, is the underdog, which, again, pretty crazy, because Rosenstrike is a savage in there. Incredible Dutch kickboxer, as far as a Dutch kickboxing background, but obviously a Sudanese. But for him to knock out Alexander Romanov in his comeback and then having the crazy fight with Francis, we got knocked out into oblivion last time we saw him back in March. As far as the last time he fought, kind of like a big time show in the U.S. But yeah, he fought a Fight Ireland. He can't have a bad fight, for him. And actually, yeah, it was a Kimura. I was thinking he knocked him out, but yeah, he won with the Kimura. That's right. I think he dropped him and then, got him with the Kimura, which is just insane to think. Still haven't seen Francis since then, but listen, it's coming up. It's coming up. The year ban is almost here. But for Rosenstrike, I think he's a big time favorite against Chris Dukakis. Hard to believe he went the distance with Khalil Roundtree. Didn't think that was going to happen. But that was back in June, obviously. Chris, again, heavy favorite, which, again, was very, very weird to see. Somebody missed weight. I believe it was Chris Dukakis because, we set this as a light heavyweight fight because that's what he fought in real life around that time. And just couldn't really make weight. Obviously, a bit of a heavy cut for him. Because, he wasn't even close. He's at 225. So he's back at heavyweight here. And him being ranked that high is so weird. I don't understand it. Hopefully Rosenstrike wins, honestly, because of just how fucking weird his record is. Like, how is somebody that's 7-4 ahead of somebody that is 11-0 and 1 no contest and is 5 in hasn't 5-0 and 1 no contest, hasn't lost in the UFC. It's kind of wild. That's gonna be a fun fight though. That's definitely probably not making it out of the first round. That's two heavy hitters in there and two heavy men. 245, 250 for both guys. As our lightweight contest, Islam Makhachev taking on Maribek Tasmimov. As Tasmimov has a tough go of it, but it's a close fight on the betting odds. Obviously, we know what Islam turns into right now. 19-1. He pretty much destroyed Pork Guida. That was pretty wild to see at the Fight Island show back in July. Here again for his first fight night in a hot minute. But for him, boy, this is he's the 10th lightweight in the world. We know what he can turn into. If he beats Maribek here, which Maribek's 15th, so you got the 15th and the 10th ranked fighter. Basically, either guy, whoever wins this, is taking on a top, I would say probably top 8 guy. As far as in the future, but the Austria native, as far as he beat Mark Dukakis, as far as back in March, with a TKO right before the end of the second round. It's hard to believe he also lost to Carlos Diego Ferreira in his last kind of real life fight. Before that, he's been around since 2014. Very much a veteran, a fight night and definitely a fight night veteran, as you can see there. But it's kind of hard to believe he actually fought at a pay-per-view, and the one time he did, he lost. Tough break. But for him, he's if he's able to beat someone like Islam, the sky's the limit, obviously. But I don't see it. Muay Thai background, though, that might help him out a little bit. He's been training with Tiger Muay Thai. That might help him up as far as stand-up wise against Islam, but we know what Islam's going to try to do. Ground and pound and put you in the deep water and not let go until you are finished. But Polyana Viana taking on Miranda Marcos, the Quiet Storm herself, as far as 10-7-1, 14-4. Muay Thai background for the Brazilian in Polyana, as she is a heavy underdog in this one. She had a pretty good performance, actually, against Kanako Murata back at the Curtis Blades Derek Lewis card back in June. That was actually a really good fight, from what I remember, as far as Kanako Murata was. I was for it going like 3 rounds like that and going almost to the end of the wire, it won the fight of the night, which is pretty crazy to think that it was the fight of the night on a card that has somebody like Derek Lewis on it. But it's going to be a good little comeback performance, though, to take on somebody like Randa Marcos. Randa is the favorite as far as for her, as far as beat Ticia Torres, but for her, a lot of big time fights, but also a lot of decisions have either gone her way or have not gone her way. She's had split decisions almost across the board. 4 splits and 1 majority draw throughout her entire career here from December 2014 to October 2019. Her first fight in 2020, though, after having 3 fights in 2019 and 3 in 2018. Bit of a change of pace for her. Maybe that's going to help her out a little bit. So maybe some consistency here. She's got her first chance to have a winning streak. Potentially can do it, though. She's beaten Angela Hill. She's beaten Carla Esparza. Maybe she can do it. Maybe. Just maybe. But yeah, she's 12th on the strawweight division. In the strawweight division, rather. But for Polyana, she can get this win here, make it 6-2 in the UFC, and the 15th victory for her. She's going to look really good. She's going to look, she'll definitely be, I would definitely assume, a top 15 strawweight after that win. She probably should be even higher, potentially. Let's kick it off the main card. As far as the prelims, Nikita Krylov taking on Abdul Karim Idolov. My God, what a fight this is. Nikita Krylov, the minor from the Ukraine, taking on a oh my God, I can never, Chinichibian? Oh my God, that ain't it. But the Chinichibian Lion, as far as Abdul Karim Idolov. This is going to be a pretty crazy fight, to be honest. I know the betting line has Nikita Krylov as a heavy favorite, but Abdul Karim Idolov is a tough customer in there. He's undefeated so far in the UFC. As far as had his first fight back in 2017, took a long layover, but he came back, had the, just kind of laid and prayed his way to victory in his previous fight, from what I remember. Probably looking to do the same thing here again. But for him to take on somebody like Nikita Krylov, just a tremendous light heavyweight, if he could finish him before they get into the deeper kind of rounds, it'll be just great. Had a tough break though as of late. Had the Yuri Prochaska fight back at 252. Didn't win that one. The Glover Teixeira split decision was tough. Fought Jan Blachowicz as well. Just not a great kind of couple of years for him. Hard to believe, kind of besides 2019, his last victory and his last winning streak was in the mid-2010s. So he can definitely turn this around. Needs to turn it around for sure. And it can happen here tonight in the prelim. To the main event of the prelim, to be exact. As he's got no team either, so that might hurt him a little bit, but that's going to be a really fun fight. Abdul Karim Idolov, though, was a fun underdog in that fight. As Chris Montenegro, as far as he's taken on David Dorvik, as Chris making his debut here. He's the favorite. Of course, in real life, we saw how he plays out in his UFC career. Not a great run, unfortunately, for him. It took a, I'm pretty sure he was a tough ranked. Yeah, he had the Sean O'Malley fight, which he stayed up and at least tried to box with him. But here, as far as in the save, he didn't start off with the UFC. I just kind of didn't even realize it. Kind of halfway through it. It was kind of like around June. I was like, oh yeah, we don't have Chris. And he was on a 2-fight win streak. Had his third victory. So he was pretty good in the PFL. And he's done pretty great here in the save. We'll see how he does. His 21st flyweight, taking on somebody like David Dorvik, as for the Czech Republic native. He's also making his debut, 17-3, 21st victory, or 21st fight rather, but looking for a tremendous performance for both guys there. He's got Pete Spratt's Muay Thai, this Chris Montenegro, as far as his background, with a wrestling background and a good stand-up background as well. He's a really well-rounded flyweight, and somebody that could potentially crack into the top 15 potentially. You never know. As far as Emil Meek and Sean Brady at 170. Sean Brady, of course, undefeated. The Philly native taking on Norway's Valhalla's Amelie. I think it's Amelie Meek. As far as Meek coming in with a 1-2 UFC record, not great. Two two losses, but they were a while ago, 2018, and one of them was Kamaru Usman. So really, you could just say it's a wash. It's a 1-1 record. Didn't even get finished by Kamaru Usman, so he's got that going for him. But now he's back for the first time in a couple of years. Got a tough fight though in Sean Brady. Sean Brady though, slight favorite, maybe not slight favorite, a moderate favorite at minus 260. But for Sean, beat Court McGee last year. He's making his first fight here in the save. Let's see how he does. As far as you never really know with it being his first fight in the save, you're not really sure exactly how he's going to perform. You figured he's going to do well, but I mean, listen, Millie Valhalla Meek is going to be a tough customer to put away. If he can put him away, that'd be very, very impressive. So our next fight, a 185 middleweight contest, as far as Gregory. Oh my God, I always forget how to pronounce it. Tsiwi, as far as Gregory Ziwe, as far as taking on the Iron Turtle, the Iron Turtle. My God, I cannot speak. Jean Young Park, as far as Jean Young Park, of course, the South Korean native fighting for Korean top team. Slight favor though against Gregory, as far as he of course took on Poton and went the distance with him. So when your first fight's against somebody like Alex Pereira, fucking Glory kickboxing champion, and you go the distance with him, it's a pretty good sign. Even out, well, I wouldn't say he outstruck him. Yeah, that definitely would be a lie. But he didn't get finished. He took a lot of pounding in that one for 15 minutes. He held in there. So we'll see how we can do against somebody like the Iron Turtle, Jun Young Park. Park coming off of a no contest there after losing to Marko Radovic. Got 30-27 by a guy that was on he actually just wasn't even on PEDs. He just had recreational drugs in his system, which is very, very unfortunate that happened to him. To have a fight be overturned because of that is a brutal way to go about it. So we'll see though. For now, for the Iron Turtle, he's now technically, that actually I think all fucked up the fight record there, but. For the Iron Turtle, he needs a big victory and a big performance. But man, I mean, as far as Gregory Seaweed is looking to be a problem in the middleweight division. To take on somebody like Alex Pereira, that was very, very crazy. There's another middleweight contest. Darren Wynn taking on Dustin Stoltzfus, as far as the Lancaster, Pennsylvania native, fighting the AKA pretty much kind of a poor man's Daniel Cormier, if you will, as far as he, of course, knocked out Trey Houston with the knee, lost to Anthony Hernandez in his first fight, his third fight of the year. He's been a pretty busy guy, but he's fought basically the spring, fought in the summer, and now fighting here in the late fall, close to December, close to winter, as far as for Darren Wynn now. If he can get this win, that would be very, very massive. Dustin is a tough competitor, though. He is just a great stand-up guy for the most part. It's your classic striker versus grappler. As far as for him to beat Angel De Anda and then having a fight against Marvin Vettori, Vettori's very, very tough. That was a very, very tough fight for him to take on like that. And to fight in August, then go to November, is pretty nuts. Which actually Vettori didn't really show off like that great chin. He did get cracked, I believe, for one time, but he didn't rock him, or he didn't drop him rather. As for Dustin Stoltzfus, though, as far as he's got a chance to, he should be 1-1. Oh, that was a local show. I'm an idiot. As far as he's looking for his first win in the UFC, but if not, listen, he's had a tough go of it as of late. To take on Marvin Vettori in your first fight is pretty crazy. Darren Wynn a little bit more his level, but it being wrestler versus striker, the wrestler usually has the advantage. We'll see, though. So you never know. Well, he could be one crack away from winning the fight. But for our main event, 6th time for Jose Aldo, 4th time for Michael the Menace Johnson. Aldo finished 3 of his last 5 opponents. Both are world-ranked featherweights, of course. 4th for Aldo, 10th for Michael Johnson. Aldo, the pretty good-sized favorite. Just no surprise from the Black Cat Stat Picks. Everyone back in Aldo. Then for Megan Anderson and Raquel Pennington, as far as 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the women's side of things. Raquel 13th and Megan Anderson 20th. crazy. Megan Anderson has the reach advantage, which because it's really not that crazy of a height difference. Because Rocky's, no, she's 5'7". I was thinking she was 5'9", but yeah, that's a pretty good size difference. Pretty much the difference in height as far as 5'7" and 6 feet is about the same as the reach advantage. So I mean, for Megan, if she can use that reach to her advantage, she'll obviously look to be a pretty tough opponent to beat tonight. But you never know. Never know with old Rocky. She's not gonna give up and put her best foot forward. As Chris Dukakis and Yair, a big boy, Rosenstrike. My God, Rosenstrike finished 4 of his last 5 opponents. Didn't get couldn't finish Francis Ngannou, but other than that, he's went on a complete and total destructive warpath. And I think Chris Dukakis is in his way. Even though the Blurcast stat picks have him as a backer, I'd say it's an easy underdog, but pick for your Rosenstrike as Islam taking on Merabek, as Islam coming in as the 10th lightweight in the world, 14th or 16th rather, for Merabek. As Merabek has finished 3 of his last 5 opponents as well, as he also trains Tiger Muay Thai, which Islam has 1-0 against other members of that team. Islam hasn't got no finish in the hot minutes. Been 3 of his last 5 fights have been won by decision. There's one backer in Jim in Merabek Tasmov. As far as Tasmov's got a tough challenger in Islam Makhachev, but you never know. You never know. It's Polyana Vienna taking on Ronda Quiet Storm Marcos. As Ronda Marcos, tough opponent. Polyana Vienna. I like her as an underdog here, to be honest. I know it's 12 to 22 as far as the rankings here. With Marcos 12th, Vienna 22nd, but this is going to be a really fun fight. We saw Polyana have a tremendous fight in her last appearance. Expecting the same thing here. Marcos really hasn't found her footing, hasn't had a winning streak or anything like that in her entire career. I just don't think it's going to happen for her tonight. Is Nikita the Miner Krylov taking on Abdul Karim Idolov. As Krylov 6-1 on the Blurcat staff picks. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a very, very tough fight between those two. And then both men making their debuts here on the flyweights, here on the prelim. Killer Crossed, David Dorek taking on Chris Montenegro. As far as Chris is the favorite, 6-1 on the Blurcat staff picks, no surprise. It's going to be a tough fight, though. Jim, again, backing on an underdog. I like it. Then for Meek, Mr. Valhalla himself hasn't won since December of 2016, but of course hasn't fought in a couple of years. It's his big return against somebody like Sean Brady. Tough return. Very, very tough. Sean Brady should get another win and keep that undefeated streak. As for Siwi, as far as he's taking on Jun Young Park, of course. Park, heavy favorite on that one, but Chris W. is back in Siwi, so we'll see. For the Polish boxer, he'll be able to knock out the Iron Turtle and Darren win. It's Dustin Stoltzfus. As far as Dustin, big time underdog in this one. I like him in this one. Listen, I don't love him, but I like him in that one. Just as far as he's got a puncher's chance, I think he's gonna go and try and keep the distance not so close to where Darren Wynn can grapple him. But we'll see. It's going to be very tough to avoid him. Very, very tough. Mark Odds referee. Cage side judges there. As Dustin, of course, the Pennsylvania native. So he's looking to get a big win. Lancaster's kind of a good click away, though, from Philadelphia. So I wouldn't say he's the hometown guy. He's more the home state guy. And so jab hits home for Dustin. Hits him with the right hand. And now he misses that big right hand after the left hand. And that will give probably, Darren Wynn time to grab him. Looking for the clinch. Interesting. A big elbow from Darren Wynn. That's wild. Didn't expect him to clinch up with him out of a Muay Thai clinch. Oh my God, and there's a powerful knee right on the cheek. Didn't expect Darren Wynn to win with a knee out of a Muay Thai clinch in the first round, but here we are. Darren Wynn, what a performance. And it's a tough break for Dustin, though. Got caught with a knee out of the clinch. That's all she wrote. 8-2 for Darren Wynn, though, and he wants Fluffy again. Probably a terrible idea, to be honest. Is a lively, charismatic speaker, and Darren Wynn is great in using these interviews to sell himself. Of course, a part of AKA, that's a great camp to be a part of, and it just shows that, again, just a great performance from him. And it's going to be a fun fight, though, with the old Iron Turtle in Sui. As far as our judges, the fight begins. Sweet comes forward. Misses the left hand from Park. There's a nice 1-2. Nice jab and a right hook. As far as Sweet's trying to pressure him now. Park with 2 kind of left hands. Misses the strike combinations. Sweet attacks the strikes. Left hand exchange. Oh, there's a right cross that lands hard. Didn't rock him though. Counter jab but misses. This Park. There's a sithering kick now into the legs. I'm loving this. He's looking like a tremendous middleweight out here. Far left to the body. Park with a good right hand. Counter jab but misses. Fails on the jab. Hits him with a right hook though. Great first round. Great first round for Gregory though. He's looked tremendous. As Park with a counter jab. So with a flurry of 3 punches, and then lands the big right hand, so a 4-punch combination. Tremendous from Siwi again. As far as left hand from Park, straight right hand that lands hard again. The Iron Turtle will not be cracked, it looks like. My God. He just keeps on trucking. Park misses left jab, connects with the right hand though. They have a 2-punch combination. Straight left, or quick left, straight right rather. Walking them down, into the pocket. Here we go. Big punch coming in potentially. But Park evades it. But he lands 3 of the 4 out of the combination, though. 2 quick punches, just landing to land at that rate. No power behind him at all. There's a left hand straight right that lands hard again. My God. Counter with a right cross to end it out. He definitely won that round. That's a tremendous performance, though. Just well-rounded. Landed the heavy shots, landed the jabs, even landed a leg kick in there. Great combinations from him. He looked sharp. Young Hong Park is in deep trouble here as far as he misses with the right cross to start her off. And now he just absorbs the guard there on the punches there, just letting it fly. Because, he's not going to be able to get caught with any of these kind of big-time punches. We've seen it already, how great, as far as Gregory's, as far as how great he is striking-wise. Now he's getting tired, though. So this is exactly maybe what the Iron Turtle needed. He started off slow, much like the Turtle. He's looking to now power it up. As counters a leg kick with left jab and a great right hook. Jab with the right cross is blocked. There's a 1-2 from Park. Now he's starting to slow down. Well, that's not what we needed. And there's the bigger right cross from Suiz. He knocks him down. Looking to finish him here in the second. Not going to do it. So he's won this round. Obviously won the first. The old Iron Turtle needs a finish here in the third. Maybe he'll be able to survive, though. There's still 2 minutes left. As now Park's trying to sweep him. They just moves him from Saigacho to north-south. A couple of elbows of the rib rather, as far as now he's able to break free. And this round begins here for Park. And Park's looking for back control here already. Yeah, a couple of left hands now. Yeah, a couple of left hands again, looking to trip him. Yeah, trips him down. Oh, look at this though. Young Park almost finished him. Holy shit, tripped him, had his back off the takedown. That was a great comeback for Park. Listen, it was he made it a competitive round at the end, but it's still seaweed as far as he needs finish though. As Park looking for a takedown. It's a good idea, but couldn't get it done. Jab, nothing on the right hand. Clean right hand again. Park starting to lower those hands, and now just a tired looking Park trying to get a takedown. He's probably going to take him down with. Now he's got him against the cage, and he did so. If he didn't get dropped in the second, he would have had a great game plan for the comeback to win second and third round. But yeah, it's not going to happen. And let's see before the sweep. No, gets swept onto his back. Holy shit! What a sweep from the bottom. Now Siwi's on top. Not happening though, as far as he's just trying to keep him against the cage now. Well, now they're back in the center with about 30 seconds left. Don't think we're going to see a finish here, but a tremendous first round. Second round, pretty great as well. Third round, just, they were tired by the end of it. It was a close round. Probably could go either way. Park it probably won that round, to be honest. Probably 29-28. Okay, 30-27s all the way around. I'm cool either way with that. 29-28 or 30-27. Either way, tremendous performance from him. Just from a boxing perspective, he was lighting him up. Really a great performance there. He's going to be a problem for a lot of those middleweights that are looking to, if they're not looking to grapple, we've seen him do some pretty good stuff on his bottom as far as being able to sweep and being able to, as far as try and get things going off the cage. pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, actually, from him. That was a tremendous performance from him. As Valhalla taking on Sean Brady. As far as Emil Meek, we'll see how he does. Herb Dean's the referee, cage side judges. It's, of course, Sean Brady, the Philly native, getting a big ovation for the undefeated welterweight here, 170. As far as Brady steps in, looking to take some shots, potentially. And as far as for Brady, 1-2 equal to it. Brady gets hold of him now. Some dirty boxing. Got him in the Muay Thai clinch. Good stuff. Looking to do the same thing Darren Wynn did tonight, but couldn't take the knee. Sternum crunching knee, though, that time to the chest. Another knee to the stomach. Oh, yep, another one. Knee to the face. Knocks him out. Cole, what a violent prelim this has been so far. Kind of crazy that a knockout in the first round was only rated decent, but that's kind of what happened. It was not the greatest of starts. Definitely Valhalla, not great. Not great at all. He'll be 9-5-1. He's probably done. Probably done as far as his stint with us. Unfortunate. I was really hoping he'd have a better showing, but Sean Brady's just too good. Unfortunate for him. As thanks for connected to Finney's Hit Squad for having prepared for the fight, and the sponsor for supporting him financially as Chris and David. And as far as Chris Montillo, as far as taking on David Dorvick. As far as Dorvick, he's got a tough fight, but I think he's got a really good shot. Goddard's our referee, cage side judges. Here we go. Both fighters step in and strike. Misses the left jab. It's the right cross. 1-2 from Chris. That was good stuff there. Left jab, right cross there from Dorvick. Yeah, these flyweights, they're going to let it fly. As there's 5 quick punches and a nice left hook. My God, Chris's boxing is crazy. Misses the right hook. It's kind of a pair of right jabs followed by a high kick to the ribs. Or right kick to the ribs rather, not a high kick. But Dorvick misses the right cross, leaves himself open for the counter as Chris with a jab and a left hand. Dorvick's already tired. Not a great sign. 4 quick punches from Chris. Now he's cut underneath the eye. As, Chris is just, he's in fine form here. 1-2 from Chris again. Dorvick, I don't know if he's going to be able to finish the fight at this rate. Left jab, right cross. 4-punch flurry here from Chris. That was crazy. Right hand. 1-2. Dorvick trying to now stumble into a clinch. That's crazy. A 125er getting tired in the first round is insane. Yeah, obviously Chris was just tremendous. They're going to check on the cut. Kind of wish there was a fight under at this rate because Chris is going to destroy him for the next 10 minutes after that first round. 10-9, of course. Here we go. Left cross from Dorvick. Another combination here. Quick punches, 4 of them. Then 3 of them hit, and then hits a right roundhouse kick to the body. My God, left hook to the body from Dorvick. There's a jab and a couple of jabs followed by a spin kick to the body. Another clinched up attempt from Dorvick, and now he's got him against the cage. This is Chris. Now they separate, and they're back striking as far as living past the right hook and counters with a quick jab and a low kick. Right cross. Dorvick with the left jab, but the right hand's blocked. I mean, might as well just end it when he's on the stool going into the third round at this rate, because he's going to be losing this round as well by the looks of it. Because Chris has been pretty adamant about winning this round. He's been pushing the pace and all that, but Dorvick's now got him against the cage, and we'll see what he can do. Got the elbows, now a short right uppercut, liking the dirty boxing here. Oh, now Chris is in control. When the hell did that happen? That's wild. Damn, he got up against the cage now. That's why they didn't say he countered anything. And now Dorvick, again. Another short right uppercut, elbow. Tremendous stuff from Chris, though. 10-9 for Chris. Dorvick, he ran out of rounds, and he's so tired. So tired. Yeah, and they should have stopped him from coming out here, but he lands a 1-2. But he's getting fucked up now. Reopen the cut now. Back into the clinch. Just going to keep him against the cage at this rate. Knee strikes inside the thigh. Some more dirty boxing. He's exhausted. Halfway point. Shoulders are hunched. Dorvick trying to study his opponent, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, Chris is pretty relaxed. He lands a high kick. 1-2 from Dorvick. So again, some dirty boxing. Chris got him against the cage again. And a short right uppercut again. Minute left. Dorvick still trying to control him, but that ain't happening. As far as just too tired, not going to be able to do anything. Honestly, he's not even that skilled enough to beat somebody like Chris at this rate. But a glancing elbow strike again in the clinch. And 30-27 for Chris But, as far as that was a tremendous performance for him. David Dorvick should be ashamed of himself to be tired at 125 pounds in the first round. And he thanks everyone connected to Pete Spratt's Muay Thai for having Bear for the fight and his sponsors for supporting him financially as well. So our main event in the prelim, Nikita Krylov and Abdul Karim Idolov. As, man, again, it's going to be funny to see these guys that are almost 100 pounds heavier than what we just saw. And I guarantee you now one of them is going to be tired before Dorvick was. As judges, here we go. Round one begins. They touch gloves. Krylov looking to come in close. Throw some strikes here and a head kick. But Krylov even got his last kick caught. So now Idolov with the takedown. Tremendous counter from him. Keeps him peppering over short strikes. Nice trying for the double underhook. Yeah, Idolov looking to lay and pray. Tough break. Got him against the ground. Or, just laying and praying. You hate to see it, but I had a feeling it was going to happen. As far as Krylov with the left hand, Idolov dodges the leg kick, though. At least they got him standing back up again, but Idolov is just so good of a counter strike. He's able to catch these strikes, catch the kicks now for the second time. That time, at least he didn't take him down, but yeah, just another round for Abdul, or not another round. The first round will be for Abdul Karim Idolov. Round two here. Jab and a leg kick. Idolov for the takedown. 2 for 2, no surprise, or 2 for 3 rather. Krylov looking to get right back up, but it's just not gonna happen. Idolov's too good down there, and finally Herb Dean's gonna separate him and stand him back up. Thank God. His left jab, nothing but air on the big right, and Idolov again just looking to pin him against the cage, smothering him, and covered, as that is just brutal. Another 10-9 for Idolov, and yeah, Krylov needs to finish. Zero effectiveness from Idolov there on the pair of tentative jabs. Went for the head kick again. Idolov catches it. Idolov, listen. I think he probably could do damage down there. Just the way he's fighting, it sucks to see that he's not trying to finish him, but he's definitely been the better stand-up guy, which is kind of crazy. I thought this was going to be striker versus grappler, and every time he's thrown head kicks, for the most part, they've been caught. It has not been his day. And yeah, finally somebody gets tired. They haven't done a whole lot, I will say that, but Lord have mercy. Jab lands. Idolov dodges the roundhouse body kick, though. Scissor kick to the legs of Idolov that time. Finally, Krylov was trying to get stuff going, but by the time the third round came, he's finally starting to land some strikes. It's far and away not time to have anything going. A 29-28 for Matt Hume is pretty crazy. Yeah, not a great fight there. That sucks, because those prelims were looking really, really good. Yeah, Nikita Krylov, God. Listen, we figured he was going to be a heavy chance of him winning for Abdul Karim, but, man, for Nikita Krylov, though, he'll be 7-7 in the UFC. It'll be a third straight loss. I don't know if we're going to keep him around, to be honest. If his contract's coming up, he'll probably be gone, and that's tough. Tough. But, praises everyone at the Legion Fight team, the Abdul Karim Idolov, who is looking like a problem out there at 205. Sure, it's not exciting, but he's going to get some fucking victories, and he's looking good. As now we open up the main card. Polyana Vienna, as far as taking on Randa Marcos, Randa Marcos. Looking for a big win for her in our first ever win streak in her, at least her UFC career. Herb Dean, our referee again. As cage-side judges, here we go. They begin with a clinch. As Marcos has the advantage. Got her against the cage. I'm just going to lay her up against the cage. Not a great back-to-back fight this has been already. Herb Dean, luckily, is like, let's stop that shit already. Looking for another takedown as Marcos, but Vienna's not going down. Tough break, though. As far as, she circles out of that, so that's nice. Left jab, avoids the big right. There's some jab and leg kicks now from Vienna. And there's a right around kick to the ribs from Vienna, so she's looking better than what we just saw from Nikita Krylov. Marcos hasn't been able to do a whole lot, to be honest, which is no surprise. Polyana Vienna is a very, very tough fighter, but, man, it sucks that they're going to have it be Marcos at 10-9, unless I personally, I would probably have Polyana win that round. I know it's probably not the smart thing to do, but she was stuffing takedowns. Looked like more efficient striking-wise. I would probably have her be up on that round. There is a right cross to start it off here from Pollyanna. As now Marcos is looking to get a grappling exchange going. 1-2 from Vienna, fails to land. And now Marcos, she gets her takedown. Couldn't stop that one. And now Vienna over the arm. No, not happening. Never mind. I thought she was going to grab an arm bar from the bottom. That would have been huge. Oh, wow. Look at that. Scramble, and she's on top. So with a good bit of time. 3 minutes left, too. Oh, she gets pushed back. What a great butterfly guard from Randa Marcos. Now they're quickly trying to scramble, but Vienna's got side control already. Look at the pull, block system to pull guard. Another block there. Trying to pull guard as Marcos from the bottom. Probably not the greatest idea, but yeah, I mean, I thought Pollyanna won that round at least, and they're going to give it to Marcos. I don't get that. I know she landed the takedown, but that was pretty much all she did. I would have it, honestly, Pollyanna up 2-0. They have it as Randa Marcos 2-0, which is pretty crazy. They get up close. Marcos is aggressive, trying to get her against the cage. She's got her against the cage. If she could take her down here, it could be a great position for her to be able to win the round and win the fight, but I hope not. As far as Vienna pressing her up against the cage, Herb Dean's going to separate them. That's interesting. I thought they were going pretty... they were having a pretty good back and forth there. There's a straight right, though, from Vienna. Marcos, again, you're looking for the takedown, doesn't get it. Turning her, so now she has enough time to escape. The cage, Marcos the aggressor. Marcos trying to get her against the cage, ends up being out-wrestled. Got her against the cage potentially. Yep, she does. Got her pinned. She wrestles back, though, so now she's back in control. Another close round. Boy, this is going to be a hell of a scorecard. Again, I would have that be Pollyanna Vienna. I would have it 30-27 Vienna, but I know nobody else probably will have that same scorecard. Yeah, 29-28 Vienna, 29-28 Marcos, and 30-27 Marcos. God damn it. Brutal. Pollyanna Vienna at least was trying to do stuff exciting. She was trying to finish the fight. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks. Yeah, I mean, and you look at the entire fight. It's she had the one takedown. I could at least say, that second round potentially you could give her that potentially. I don't know. I still think Pollyanna won that round. She not only won for the armbar, then she got on top. Like literally all around Marcos did was get that takedown. The first round, you could give her that one. I'll give you that. First round, sure. Ronda Marcos, no problem. I'd say 29-28, Pollyanna Vienna was the right call. I don't know what the 30-27 was all about. Case Ann, I don't know what fight you saw, bud. Brutal. Oh, she's not happy about the judging. Well, you probably shouldn't even been the person who won, to be honest. As she praised her team of TriStar Gym, all of their sponsors, and all the people came and support her. Hopefully we have a fun fight here. I don't know, though. Islam might lay him Bray's way to victory, but he is looking for that 20th victory. In a big-time fight, though, for Marabek Tazimov. As far as Tazimov coming in as a slight underdog. Tiger Muay Thai for him as far as Mark Otto's referee. Cage side judges. Here we go. Round 1. Islam already looking for the takedown. Not happening, though. Tazimov stops him, but he's going to get caught against the cage now. Sharp stomp. Grinding him is Islam Makhachev. No surprise there. Mark Otto's already separating them. Left hand, big right misses. Looked like to see England for a grapple. Couldn't take the initiative. 3-punch combination ends from Islam. That's not great. Trying to go for the body, though, with a sharp hook, but it's off target. So both guys are swinging and missing. As I say that, though, there's a head kick. And Islam's rocked. Tazimov might have went for the flying knee here. My God, I thought he was going to finish him. Oh, he's got him with a big right hand. He's rocked again. Holy, another flying knee. Unreal. Still on his feet. Oh my God. Right hook. Mark Goddard finally stops the fight. Islam Makhachev is down and out. Yeah, that was probably a late call. But hey, he tried to let him go out like a fucking warrior, I guess. What a win from Marabek Tazimov. My God. Beats Islam Makhachev. Boy, oh boy. What a performance. So yeah, thanks for connected to Tiger Muay Thai for having prepared for the fight and the sponsors for supporting him financially. Listen, caught him with a shot. A couple of flying knees in there. That was crazy. Now for Jair Rosenstrike against Chris Dukakis. So Chris, the minus 300 favorite. Frank Triggs, our referee for this one. It's Sal D'Amato, Hume, and Anthony Demetrio. As our cage judges, rather. Yeah, Dukakis The Philly native, let's see if he can follow in Shane, and Sean Brady, rather, as far as Sean Brady's efforts tonight. Both fighters step in. Dukakis is missing with the big right hand, but he lands at least 3 out of the 5. There's a great right hook after the left jab, rather, from Rosenstrike. Oh my god, went for the head kick. The Rosenstrike has a quick punch, but the right hand's blocked. Rosenstrike with the left cross. 4 punches now. Another left jab doesn't hit the right hook, though. Or, the right hand, rather. It doesn't say what it was. Dukakis nails the 2 quick punches. And then a flurry of that, and then lands the left hook to the body. Chris is landing some shots. Quick left straight right from Rosenstrike. Misses the left jab, lands the right hook, though. Dukakis, again, he's showing pretty good boxing, actually, which is shocking. Dukakis connects the left jab, and there it is. The massive right hook right on the jaw. Knocked him down. Looking to finish it here in the first, and, oh no. Relinquishes side control. They stand back up. That's smart, honestly. Rosenstrike, he's getting a little tired, so they're back standing. Dukakis the left hand, and there's a vicious right cross. That probably knocked him down again. Yep, sure did. Maybe he'll finish him here in the first. There we go. Yeah, Jair Rosenstrike, he was going to do what he's going to do, and that's dominate and fucking destroy him. I'm surprised Dukakis didn't go down and out for the first one, let alone the second. He held in there for a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't enough eventually, and yeah, that's exactly what Jair Rosenstrike is all about. He thanks his sponsors for and all of his fans. It's our co-main event. Megan Anderson, Raquel Pennington. We'll see how this woman's co-main goes. Mark Carter's referee, cage side judges again. Same people, as both fighters came in the same way, but Anderson's probably fighting around 155, maybe 160. It's kind of crazy. Both fighters coming together. Anderson scores the jab, right hook's blocked. 1-2 from Pennington. Coming forward now. Pennington misses the right hand, allowing Anderson to counter the left jab and the left hook to the side of the body. Good stuff from Anderson, using that reach advantage. Pennington's off target with the jab, lands the right hook though. Jab and a right hand digging on the glove. So she's looking good, even with the reach advantage, and Anderson's doing a good job defensively. Oh, there's a great slip though with the right hook. Quick left jab, misses the high kick though. Anderson with the kicks again, misses the right cross as Pennington. Rocky's pushing it, but it hasn't gone well for us. Megan Anderson using the reach, lighting her up with a couple of combinations so far, some leg kicks so far. Oh, the good check from Pennington though that time. As far as 2 counter jabs from Anderson, 1-2 from Pennington fails to land. Neither fighter can land anything there. Close to the end of the first round, Anderson with a left hook, 1-2 from Pennington. Counter jab. It moves in behind the punches, 3 of them finding their home, and then Pennington dodges the kick. Close first round. I'd say Anderson probably edged her. Yep, that's pretty accurate. Pair of jabs from Anderson. Left jab, big right hand misses. 1-2 from Anderson. Clean right hand there from Pennington after the jab. That's good. Good shit there, Pennington. Coming in off the cross. Love it. Loving the counter striking from Rocky. There's a big left that lands the left jab rather, but misses the big right hand. Pennington again with a counter. Quick left jab, right hand in there, fails to connect. Pennington with a jab, misses the right hook though. Jab and a right hand from Anderson. Pennington dodging with a right hand of her own. My God, now Anderson with a counter. Quick left jab and a straight right hand to the body, but that's short though. Pennington lands a left jab and a right cross. Man, the 1-2 from Pennington landing. And Megan Anderson lands the jab, but the right hand doesn't connect though. Left jab, doesn't find the mark on the right hook. Anderson hits the jab and also can hit her right cross. Anderson's starting to get tired. Rocky's hanging in there. Left hand in the exchange. I think she's won this round, to be honest. Oh, but that might have changed it with a jab and a right cross that lands hard. Great right hook off the counter again from Pennington. Dodges the right hand, counterattacks the left hook to the body. Doesn't connect the leg kick, rather, but gets countered with a left hand again. Yeah, I think Rocky won that round. Wow, they're giving it to Megan Anderson again. I mean, listen, I know it was only a strike difference, but it felt like at least Rocky was in control for the majority of the fight. Majority of that round. I'd say it's 1-1. We'll see how it will go. She psychs herself up. Yeah, now or never for sure. They're both looking to step in. Anderson dodges the right hand, counterattacks a thigh shot there on the leg. I love that. Little thigh kick. Jab, right hand absorbed on the gloves. There's a left jab and also a scissor kick to the legs from Anderson. Left jab and a clean right hand from Bennington as well. Both girls are going for it. Both girls, they should be pretty proud of themselves. They've had both girls have had great fights so far. Oh, there's a leg kick now. That might have, oh my God. The leg kick destroyed her. Poor Rocky. Lord have mercy. Didn't expect that. The old leg kick in the third round for Megan Anderson. What a fight, though, actually. That was a good little fight there for the featherweight side of things. So, yeah, for Megan Anderson, I mean, I would definitely say she's the next woman up for Amanda Nunes. So, whenever that can be taking place. As far as Jose Aldo, Michael Johnson, our main event. Aldo, minus 300 favorite. Looking for his 30th victory. For Michael Johnson, his 21st victory. Listen, he's going to be a tough guy to put away, I'll be honest. I think Jose might, if he overestimates Michael Johnson, he might be in danger. Yeah, both guys, having good defense early on. Right jab, left hand absorbed on the gloves. Off target with the jab. A good right hand, though, from Aldo. Left hook from Aldo. 1-2 from Johnson now. Great boxing here from Aldo. No surprise there. One of the best boxers you'll see in the UFC as far as he ends the combination with the right cross. Off target with the jab. Hits the left round escape to the body. Though good left hand from Michael Johnson. Oh, shit, he rocked him! That's what I'm talking about. Michael Johnson looking to finish the fight in the first round. Big left hand. Oh, he's trying to. Somehow slipping past his Aldo. Oh, my God, he hangs in there. Unreal. Michael Johnson almost did it. Misses the strikes on the combination with a body shot. Misses the head kick and gets kind of a quick right jab and a left hook that's ducked. Listen, Michael Johnson, he came to fight. We knew he was. We knew he was going to show up for this big-time fight. Lands left jab, hits to the right cross. There's a jab and a left cross, though, from Johnson now. He knows that. He's won the round. He just got to not get caught at this rate. Right jab. Doesn't find the mark on the left hook. Oh, there's a quick kick to the lead leg, though. You don't want those leg kicks from Aldo. Catches him with the right hook now, this Aldo. Off target with the head kick now. And these boys still got 4 more. Oh, there's an uppercut. Is he going to knock him out? He knocks him down with the uppercut. Michael Johnson might just finish the fight. He does. What a night of underdogs with a second left. Michael Johnson knocks out Jose Aldo. Unfucking real. Unreal. 21-15 for Michael Johnson. And now for Michael Johnson. Jesus Christ. Who does he fight next? I kind of want him to see him fight Yair Rodriguez, but he beat a top 5 featherweight in Jose Aldo, so I feel like we gotta give him something. Shit, he just he's beat Frankie Edgar and Jose Aldo back to back. That's fucking insane. Who knew this was going to be the save of Michael Johnson as far as a lightweight Michael Johnson might get a title fight? Unreal. In the year 2021, potentially, as far as I'm sure they won't have one then. But yeah, I mean, that was a crazy card. A lot of upsets. Some that were pretty much expected, like Rosenstrike. I still feel bad for Polyana. I think she got robbed. Merabik, Tasmov, though, knocking out Islam. Having 4 finishes on the main event, though, pretty exciting. That was a fun card. That was a fun fight night. I mean, we got a performance bonus for Michael Johnson. One from Megan Anderson as well for Rosenstrike, from Merabet as well. I'm going to give one to Polyana, to be honest. And, yeah, that's probably it. Actually, give one to... He was tremendous. Tremendous, Seaweed, as far as that was some great stuff. Actually, really good fight night. Yeah, we made him about $1.5 million. Jose Aldo making $500K. Michael Johnson over $100K. Merabek with $100K. Good stuff. Good stuff there. Not bad at all. Basically, we made, the fighters' pay got covered by basically the ads, and we profited off of basically the gate, all of that, and a little bit of the sponsorship too. Good stuff. Good stuff there. Oh, there's the other Polyana Vienna, because yeah, I forgot there's 2 of them in here, and I was having to get rid of one of them. This is the one we got to get rid of. Which is just very, very funny, yeah. There's a dupe. Yeah, we gotta get rid of her. But yeah, that will do it for episode 39. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time, as we'll now be in December hard to believe we just have, gosh, I think we just have 3 fight cards left in 2020. Might only be 2. So I think we took off Christmas. I want to say we have the pay-per-view coming up the second week of December. I believe we have an ESPN card, potentially. Maybe a Fight Island card on the first week of December. And then we'll have... Actually, the pay-per-view's at the end. That's right. It's, of course, John Jones, Stipe Miocic, heavyweight title fight. Gonna be fun to see that one. I just... What a crazy fucking card that was. Michael Johnson beating Jose Aldo. How about that? But yeah, it is. It's Johnny Walker and Junior Dos Santos card. That's right. Very, very fun fight for Johnny Walker. Moving up to heavyweight to fight Junior Dos Santos in Brazil. It's the ABC card. That's right. It's happening in Japan. This is basically the winner of the tough finale right here. As far as Nick Maximov and Kamil Dolgowicki, as far as far as a Polish middleweight looking to again have a good performance. But Nick Maximov has been tremendous. Of course, has the heavy betting line, which is no surprise. Nick Maximov, of course, Diaz brothers protege, and is looking to have a tremendous showing in the tough finale. That's going to be the main event, the prelim. It's funny, it's going to be in Japan. It's going to be on the ABC, so it's it's going to be a pretty early in the morning show. So as far as having those guys fight basically at like 7 in the morning, at least for the U.S. time, is high-key hilarious, to be honest. But yeah, for Mike Perry and Nate Diaz is that main event, which that's a very, very fun fight. Matt Brown and Takashi Sato as well on that card. And a couple of the women, as far as of the Japanese MMA world, as far as Rina Mora, Kana Watanabe, and Kanako Murata there as far as on the card as well. Then we'll end out the year with the Stipe John Jones card. Also, Amanda Nunes is fighting Aspen Ladd for the bantamweight title, the women's bantamweight title. Also, Stephen Thompson, Leon Edwards, Cheeto, and Sean O'Malley as far as the first time around here in the save. So we'll see if we'll eventually have a rematch. And also Gregor Gillespie and Tony Ferguson on that lightweight fight as well. Pretty fun main card there. And then we'll open up 2021 with the fight night happening in Nevada as far as the Las Vegas fight night card. Benavidez and Malcolm X. Gordon, our main event for that one. It's kind of crazy Peter Yan is on this card, not main eventing. Same thing for Dominic Reyes, but, times are tough. Times are tough. Then we'll be back at Fight Island for Casey Kinney and Cody Garbrandt. Also, Alexander Radic, he'll be back, and he'll be fighting Yuri Prochaska. That is going to be a lot of fun. Also, Stefan Struth and Chai Lewis Perry. Fucking Potan and Cesar Ferreira. Daniel Rodriguez, D-Rod on the card. Some dogs. Some absolute dogs. But that is, of course, the future of the next couple episodes. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.